Flipsters, we've got another amazing before and after home renovation video for you.
Guys, this is Joe. About a year ago, he slid in our DM, and frankly, he had some pretty good ideas on how we could be running our business better, so we hired him. We moved him all the way down from New York City to Austin, and now he's part of the team.
And exciting news, he just purchased his very first house. You're looking at it, and we're gonna help him transform it. And at the end of this video, we're surprising him with a house full of free furniture. He has no idea.
Stick around because you're not gonna believe the transformation.
Hey Flipsters, I'm Lauren.
And I'm Lincoln, and we are happily married.
But not to each other.
We're old friends from college, and we're flipping houses in the Austin, Texas area.
And we're taking you along for the ride. Okay, look at this bad boy.
I mean, it's got a charm to it, you know?
So Joe runs our Flips in a Box program where we partner with our subscribers to help them flip their projects. So if you're in that program, you already know how awesome Joe is. We love you, Joe. He saw all the fun that we were having, our partners were having, and he wanted some skin in the game. So he decided to grab this project when the opportunity came up.
This is pretty crazy. We bought a house in Austin, Texas for under $300,000.
What?
Crazy.
Ooh.
Absolutely crazy. Thank you, Lincoln.
Yeah, this was a steal. Purchase price was $280,000. It's a 2-bed, 1.25 bathroom. More on that later. It's 1,036 square feet, and it was built in 1973.
Yeah, it looks like paint colors from 1973. It's a weird shade of orange.
It's got charm, but it's a little beat up here. You know, your roof's, I think, maybe towards the end of its life. We got a little wobbly corner here I think we're gonna have to address. Just something ain't right about that. But I do love the stone on the facade, you know? It's a nice touch.
It's a start.
It's a start. I love this part of town, you know? You're probably 15 minutes from downtown, real close to the interstate, but you can't even hear it.
I guess that's why it really felt like a deal to get in at this price point, still in the Austin city limits. Pretty crazy.
It's hot, and this area is quickly appreciating. There's multiple other flipped houses on this street.
We've got some competition.
It's hot, baby. So it's always a good sign when there are other flip projects on your street. It means that the market is ready, willing, and able to absorb flip projects, and it's up and coming, and people want to move in. It's a hot place to live.
Let's get inside, let's check it out.
Okay, here we are.
Welcome home.
Nice tall ceilings.
Nice, you got the triple beam action in here.
Some popcorn on the ceilings too.
A little popcorn display.
Nice open living. You got your kitchen and your dining right off of here. You got plenty of space.
Doesn't feel like a 1970s build when you come to the inside, I will say.
Yeah.
Not with this 1990s pendant light. No, not 70s at all. Okay, let's go check out the kitchen. Okay, well, first of all, you got the slider off of your dining area. Where we're standing here?
It's definitely a breakfast nook.
A nook.
It's a nook, it's a niche.
I was thinking more of a cranny, but yeah. Nook's a better description.
I do like the indoor-outdoor living. This is a cool slider already in place.
The backyard is a little sneaky. There might be room to maybe even add a little unit back there.
Oh,
So
you tease us.
Now let's talk about the kitchen, because whereas we had miles of headroom in the living room, I'm feeling the crunch in here.
Quite cozy. Yeah, so immediately looking at this kitchen, I'm like, uh-oh, got the drop ceiling. That ain't good, guys.
We lost the fluorescent light screen on this, so it feels even more open than it otherwise would with just this soft box of light raining down on you.
This gives me pause over everything I've seen. Everything else has been pretty easy to date, but I think we definitely want to talk about potentially blowing this wall out, making it a little more open. We could potentially even add an island in here. I think there's enough space. We want to be careful so we're not really crowding this area, but I think ripping up the ceiling to where you have the height at least matches the breakfast area would be a good start. You do have this pantry right here. You might be able to play with some of that space, but for sure, this is a little claustrophobic.
While we're here, let's peek our heads out at the backyard.
This is a good size.
You got a lot of space, which is nice. Not a ton of overgrowth, so you kind of got a blank canvas back here. You definitely have got space back here if you want to add sort of like a little casita or a she shed office. So this house is a little bit on the smaller side, but it's in a high dollar per square foot area. So if you can build additional square footage, you can capture a lot of that value. All right, let's go see the bedrooms.
Okay, it's a little bit labyrinthian here.
So on a small house, an internal hallway is just a terrible use of space.
Yeah, in a small house, every square foot matters.
So this is cozy.
It's cozy, it's petite. I mean, it's fine.
It's big
It's
enough.
fine.
This is fun.
This is fine.
Can you get any cheaper on the light fixture? Dang, that is
No.
crazy. But at least you got a lot of natural light in here. Let's see the bathroom, because it's the only full bathroom in the house. house.
So like Lincoln said, yeah, this is the only full bath that we've got in here at the moment.
And it's interesting from a layout perspective that it connects to your primary bath.
There are lots of doors in here.
Yeah, it's not very private.
Tight fit, a lot of doors going on. Let's see the half bath, because these things, it's all interconnected here with the primary suite in this half bath ensuite situation. So off of that bathroom, you've got plumbed area. Given the size of this primary bedroom, I think stealing space to add a bathroom and go from just a one bath, and I can't even call this a half bath, there's not even a toilet. It's just like one bath plus a sink.
Sure.
Private sink area.
The private
That's
sink
what I
area.
put on the listing.
This is luxury hand washing here. Look at the, you know, I used to be a hand model. Luxury. This is luxury hand washing. You know, I used to be a hand model. Luxury. That took a turn. And then you've got your primary bed, which again, compared to the other bedrooms,
Is a nice size.
huge.
Okay, so I think there's potential, but then you're still only at a 2-2, right?
Exactly.
And I think for this neighborhood, you probably want to explore adding another bedroom, potentially garage conversion, dare I say the words.
Dun, dun, dun.
Uh-oh.
Let's go check it out and see if there's a spot for that.
Let's do it.
Okay, so your garage is just off of your main living and behind the kitchen, sort of?
Very quirky.
I love the fact that there's already water hookups here. I think that would help a ton if we're planning to add like maybe a primary suite, add an additional bathroom, then you're talking 3-3, which is a lot better than a 2-2, which is a lot better than a 2-1 and a weird sink.
All right, first things first, partner. We're gonna get out here and we gotta get our scope of work put together, get a plan, and let's start designing this 3D render of what this thing could actually look like.
There's a lot to do.
There's a lot of work ahead of us. Let's get started.
All right, so let's talk about the floor plan on this one. So a lot of you guys have asked how we manage our floor plans on these projects. We use this super cool app called Magic Plan. Super easy. We can scan the properties on our phone and manipulate the floor plan just directly on our phones. They actually reached out and had us on their Behind the Build series on their channel. So if you want to go check it out, it's a pretty cool video in depth on this project. Link in the description. But let's talk about the updates that we made to the floor plan here. All right, so the first major change is that we're going to put up a beam between the kitchen and the living room to really open up that space. Then we're going to move the air handler for the HVAC up into the attic so that we can open up that closet and get more space for the living room. And then we are getting rid of that internal hallway and reclaiming that space for another bathroom.
Joe, big day.
Demo day, it's your first official day as a flipper.
My pulse is beating crazy right now.
Let's get in there. All right, so first things first, we gotta get all of this demo, we gotta get rid of drywall and all this framing. Ultimately, we're gonna open this thing up, reconfigure and frame out the garage.
For sure.
But we gotta get these floors up, we gotta get these baseboards, drywall up.
Guys are making lightning quick progress out here, so I'm
How you feeling?
nervous.
So we're working with the design plan for Joe's house. Now we want to keep it really fun, modern, bachelor pad vibe. So check out this render of the kitchen that we had put together. I want to do white cabinets with some nice icy white countertops on top, run a waterfall edge. We'll do some nice light flooring throughout. I think it's gonna look very cool and hip. So to complete the look for this modern vibe that we're going for, I was super excited to work with Castlery on this video and this project. We are gonna pick from their wide selection of really cool, modern, urban furniture, the perfect pieces to go in Joe's house. First thing I went with that living room, I wanted to have a really nice couch there, and they had a ton of options to work with. So I love this Pebble Chase sectional sofa. I thought it was really cool. The lines were really clean. Of course, it comes in this really nice gray, which I feel like is always a classic and neutral. But then I saw this color and I don't know, it just spoke to me. It felt like something that Joe would love. It's this forest green, and I think it's really gonna pop once we have those walls painted. We have a nice white, we have light floors, light cabinets, light countertops. We really need something to kind of ground the space, and I think this is perfect. And once I picked this couch, I actually saw from the picture, it's got this super awesome coffee table that pairs really nicely with it. So we went ahead and picked up one of those as well. It's actually called the Cupid coffee table. How cute is that? I love that it had kind of this mid-century kind of a look, like a boxy look with the nice clean glass on top. All right, so once we had the couch and the coffee table in place, I really wanted to kind of round out the space. I found this really awesome chair. This is, I don't even know how to say this, the Gable Beluche high armchair and ottoman set. Look at this thing. It looks like a cloud, like you'd be sitting in a cloud. And I just feel like it's gonna be super comfortable. It's really modern. Here's the designer. He's the designer of the year from Australia. Look at that. I knew it was cool. I just think this has like such a unique look. I really have not seen a piece like this, so I'm super excited to put this in Joe's room. So to round out the space in the living room, we needed a place to put the TV, duh. So I found this super cool cabinet, the Lily sideboard. So it's got kind of a mid-century vibe, and although this is not a mid-century house, I think it works with sort of the modern, sleek bachelor pad that we're going for. Now, as you know, we're gonna add a ton of value by changing that garage into a primary suite. I found this bed, it's called the Seb bed. I think it's actually really cool. So it's got sort of the mid-century modern wood grain look, but then it's got this cool tufted headboard in sort of a dark charcoal gray, which is exactly the vibe that I'm going for in this house. I'm gonna pair it with these end tables that go with it. I think those are great as well. I think this is really gonna bring the space together. One thing I love about Castlery is they offer free fabric swatches, flat rate shipping, a 14-day return policy, and warranty coverage. I cannot wait to get this furniture in, get it installed, see how it looks in the space. Joe is gonna freak. He has no idea we're surprising him with this. Thank you again to Castlery for sending us this furniture and sponsoring this episode. Okay, so a lot has happened out here. We got a beam going right here. We're actually gonna tear this out and run an LVL across this whole span so we can open up this wall so we'll have room for an island. It's gonna look fire emoji.
We had to kind of swap the entranceway to the bathroom in this new bedroom up to do that.
Yeah, so it turns out that wall was load bearing and we can't put a door there because we'd have to completely rearrange the framing of this thing. All the weight of the ceiling is resting right there. So it's easier just to move that doorway down a little bit rather than blow up all the internal framing. Meanwhile, we've reframed the single bathroom that had the weird attached sink situation. Now it will be its own full-fledged bathroom. We've got it framed out. It's gonna be a tight one, but because it's ensuite and it's not your primary, we'll have a full-on primary suite. I don't think it's a big deal that it's a small bath.
Well, thank gosh you're saying that. It's a small house, but we're making the most of every possible square foot we can.
You're the best student we have, Joe.
If you guys are new here, we have launched Flipster in a Box, which is our partner program directly with our subscribers. So if you want to get started flipping houses, we'll help you do everything from finding the project, financing it, renovating it, and selling that bad boy.
So if you want to learn more about the program, go ahead, click the link in description. Lots of things are happening.
We got a lot of guys out here, so we kind of had a busted up driveway. We wanted a little bit more space for parking, so swapped out the whole thing. We're digging sewer lines, we're blowing up the inside. Things are happening.
Say, but wait, there's more. We gotta go check out the backyard. What do we have here, Joe?
I guess we're channeling our inner Bob the Builder energy. The most important thing here is to pick up some square footage, and obviously we've maxed that out inside the house, so we had to go outside.
What are you envisioning this to be?
A little flex space, maybe an extra bedroom if you...
Maybe a rooster den.
That might be it too.
A little chicken coop. This space is gonna be air conditioned. We're gonna have electricity out here, so you can count it as actual living space, not just extra storage. Big updates inside the house as well. We've blown things up in there, man. So much to see.
So garage conversion is coming along. I think this is gonna be an awesome primary suite once we're finished. Of course, we're gonna raise the level so it's all the same as the rest of the house.
We have chipped down and poured new concrete over the new plumbing so that we can actually add this bathroom over here.
That's right. It was a half bath, so now it'll be a full shower, toilet.
Can I do a little handprints? We want a little
yeah, can we do a
flipsters?
little
Here?
AF? in
Can
here?
we, Joe Hart's AF.
Okay, so it looks a lot different than the last time we were here.
Man, a lot of progress.
So previously the HVAC system was here. We went ahead and relocated that to the attic, so that gave us a little more breathing room in here. If you'll remember, it was a little bit tight, and now that this is your primary suite, you want it to feel luxurious and spacious.
By putting that HVAC unit up into the attic, we get to reclaim all of that internal space, which is a massive value add.
And let me show you how that affected the bathroom layout. So this is not the biggest bathroom we've ever done for a primary by any means, but I think it will get the job done. You do have a nice big shower here, and then of course your commode and just a single vanity. That is the only drawback on this layout. But you gotta work with what you got.
So we got floors going in today. We've got sheetrock on the walls. A lot is happening. It's getting close to the home stretch.
Not quite there yet, but we're close, people.
Hey guys, we are back at Joe's house. Okay, so as you might know, this video is sponsored by Castlery. all the furniture in this house is gonna be from Castlery.
Yeah, they have super cool modern furniture. Can't wait to show it to you. It's all in boxes right now. We got to put it together, but there's a big surprise ahead. Joe thinks we're just using this to stage for the video, sponsorship, yada yada. He doesn't know that Castlery has actually given him all this furniture for him to keep for this house. Can't wait to surprise him.
Big shout out to Castlery. Thank you guys for giving Joe this housewarming gift. I think he's gonna love it. We gotta get this stuff assembled.
Yep. So the Castlery furniture is in place. I cannot wait to show Joe. He has no idea that we're surprising with this stuff. Like, no idea, people. We are really good at surprises.
So good. All right, you guys ready for the big reveal? In 3, 2, 1.
Joe's the day we've been waiting for. Big reveal.
Let's look at this bad boy.
A lot has changed out here. Obviously, converting this into the primary suite has a huge impact on how it looks from the street.
It shines. It shines amongst the neighborhood. Talk about a dramatic before and after. Look at this.
Oh my gosh. I love the paint scheme. I think it was the right choice to have light exterior with some bold accents. I think it's very cool, very on trend.
Do you remember that Valentine's pink?
Anything was gonna be an upgrade, but I think you nailed it on this one.
We threw a new roof on it. Obviously, we converted the garage, put a new driveway in. It's quite a before and after. Normally, these garage conversions, they're just hard to work with. I think framing them up with some plants, the nice windows, it makes it look nice.
If you wanna talk about nice, let's get inside. Wow!
Whoa, look at here.
Can I just talk about how good this turned out? Talk about a transformation. I think it's awesome.
One of the nice things, you had these massive vaulted ceilings. They help so much on a smaller footprint. This is an amazing open concept. Let's talk about the living room though. Yeah? Mm-hmm. Furniture in here is all from Castlery. I love it. It's super modern, totally fits the vibe of the house.
Yeah, we were going for kind of the modern bachelor pad here, and I think we nailed it. This furniture is also like super comfortable. I think it's really cool, modern vibes. And this chair, this looks like you're enveloped in a cloud.
You look like you could be the captain of a starship in that
I mean,
thing.
this is pretty relaxing.
My favorite is this coffee table. It's got this sort of like cubist, sort of futuristic vibe. It's like a wooden Rubik's Cube looking thing.
Yeah, it's got a touch of maybe like a mid-century thing. This TV console has sort of that graining of a 1960s vibe, but also cool for today, like, because this is not a mid-century house, but I think that it works.
Really makes the house shine, fits the vibe. I love this stuff. Okay, let's go check out the kitchen. It's right here.
It's not perfect, there wasn't a ton of space to work with, but I think what we came up with is very functional.
And I love that we took the waterfall edge on this countertop, really elevates the style of the kitchen.
Agreed. And just like final little touch, this rug from Castlery is like the perfect little pop in this kitchen.
Ooh, a little runner, I like a runner. Let's talk about the other areas that we added value. So let's check out this back bedroom and its accompanying bathroom. I think this is a huge value. The entrance was right here, remember?
Right.
So you came in over here. We actually opened up this wall to give it direct access. So now that you've got direct access, I think it works.
Yeah, let's check out the new bathroom layout. So by making that change to the walls, we're actually able to access this bathroom just from the main living space. So this could serve as your powder room when you have guests over. I love the design. This was polarizing on Instagram, people. If you're not following us on Instagram at Austin Flipsters and you want to leave some positive or negative comment, then
Let's be real, it's gonna be a negative comment. You guys, when you've got some criticism, you don't hold back, and that's what we love about you.
yep, y'all keep it real. I love this bathroom. I think this is the coolest, hippest bathroom I've seen in a long time, and other people don't feel that way, and that's okay. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion.
This says Manhattan Bachelor moves to Austin. Brings
Totally.
the city vibes with him. I think it's slick. I think this is like Bruce Wayne's starter home. You know what I mean? It's the Batcave. We've got this front bedroom that's kind of the guest bedroom. Right now you're using the back one as an office. You got the primary suite over here. This is great for guests, and as usual, keep it clean, simple. We do have new can lights in here, plus the fan. I think this room really works.
We haven't even talked about the floors yet. I'm loving sort of the gray undertones on these floors.
They're nice. I love the natural light in the room. I think that was the thing all of us loved about the house originally.
Yeah, and continue the theme into this new bathroom. So let's talk about it.
So this was crazy. We had a door right where Lincoln was standing, some weird cabinets, a weird sink for hand picks, and
There wasn't a lot of value being created by a random sink in here, right? So now you've got a full toilet, you've got a full shower, and actually a big shower for sort of a smaller space, continuing that black and white, large format tile on the sides, small format on the walls and the floors. I mean, this thing is sharp.
So speaking of value add, let's go check out our little surprise in the backyard.
Okay, let's talk about the shed back here, because it's more than a shed, right?
Yeah, so much less complicated than trying to add on to the existing footprint is to recreate extra square footage separate from the house. And this actually gives you a ton of flexibility. This could be a home office, it could be a studio. It's a man cave.
It's a bat cave. Okay, let's go see the final piece of this bad boy where we added the most value, arguably, in that primary suite. Whoa, check this out.
This turned out so great. What do you think?
well, I love the furniture and I love the staging.
I mean, I think the Castaway furniture really just makes it. I love this sleek, modern bed with this headboard, like a little tuft thing going on there, and these side tables are pretty legit.
Super cute. I love the rug in here and the bedding. It all works. Does not feel like a garage anymore.
Does not feel like a garage.
It's so much more. And do we even talk about that sliding barn door?
That's
Very
a design
modern
feature.
It was a single car garage, which is not a lot of value anyway in the first place.
It's hard to believe we could fit a car in this room.
I know.
I think this was the perfect way to upgrade this space. Let's talk about the primary bathroom off of here. All right, so you already know the theme, running that black up the wall with the large format tile. I think it's really nice.
Very sleek, very modern. We did steal a little bit of space for a closet, which was necessary to call it a bedroom. But I do like that we have just a little bit of a step up. Visually, it looks like it goes on forever. Functionally, it works where you can actually take a shower. Cool rain shower head there, and you've got like just this nice little vanity. I love the dark wood.
I think it looks great. All right, let's go back to the living room. Let's talk about the overall project, and we got one more thing we need to talk about.
Let's do it. Joe, the house turned out beautifully. So with that being said, I'm gonna throw you a little party, a housewarming party with the team.
The gang's all here, Joe. We've got one more surprise as well. The staging in this house, brought to you by Castlery, is a housewarming gift to you. It's all yours to keep, courtesy of Castlery.
I had no idea. It was, I'm speechless. Thank y'all.
And we're so excited for you for the new house, what's to come.
Very excited for all things Slicksters Academy have coming down the pipeline.
All right, here's to Joe, officially a Texan. Congrats on your first ever house. I'm proud of you, man. A lot of work. You deserve it. This place looks amazing, and I hope the furniture's comfy for you. Cheers.
So I think this was one of my favorite ones ever. I'm so happy when good things happen to good people, and this house could not have gone to a better person. Joe, we love you. We're so excited for your bachelor pad in Austin.
Congrats, Joe. You're a real urban cowboy from New York to Texas. Thank you guys for watching. See you on the next one.
Yeah, so sometimes you'll have a powder room, which will be like a sink and a toilet, but without the toilet, what is it?
Is that a quarter bath? But the tub, when it has a tub, that's a full. So a tub counts as half of a bathroom, and a toilet's a quarter, and a sink is a quarter?
Yeah, so I guess it's a quarter bath.
Bathroom.
Bath math.
Bath math.
Do that quick bath math.
Bathroom math is hard. Bath math is hard.